Hey, what's up, YouTube? Gaming TV here. Another banner just got released on JP. Final Fantasy 15 Kingsglaive. This banner is pretty sweet. You guys know I like short and sweet videos, so let's just get to it and start with Glauca. So, Glauca. As you can see, he is a 4-star base. Can go up to 6-star. His current rating on Ultima is 94. He is pretty good. For a 4-star base. So let's get to it. Blade Blitz, 14 MP. Pretty solid skill for cleaning trash without wasting all your MP. He also has, talking about MP, MP drain, so pretty solid for this. Counter passive, 15% chance to counter, and also inflate 45% debuff at the same time. 45% defense debuff. So that's pretty sweet. I mean, it's only 15% chance, but it can proc pretty often. You have a self heal. I haven't tested out yet. But looking at the numbers right there, it looks like something that can pretty much fully heal him. I mean, it looks really strong. I'm not really a big fan of self heal. I mean, if you have a decent healer, you should be full health every turns anyway. So anyway, let's keep moving. Single target attack. I split it in two groups, 150% and 200%. So let's get started with the 150%. Basically, there's the first one is a single target, one hit physical attack that does dispel on the target, and also sell 3 turn plus 45% attack. The other one is a 150% single target, one hit physical attack. Ignore 50% of the defense and has a 50% chance to stop for 3 turns. I mean, it's a 50% chance, but you can stop a target from doing anything, so that's pretty sweet. The 200%, it's 8 physical attack. Ignore 25% of the defense and 5 turns minus 50% light and dark resist. Pretty sweet. I mean, I could see myself maybe using this with my Orlando. Single target, one hit physical attack plus ignore 50% defense. As passive, he gets access to 2 killers, Machine and Man-Eater. Pretty sweet. 50% all element resist, always useful. 40% HP. He also gets Greatsword Mastery, 50% attack increase when equipped with a Greatsword. That's pretty sweet. He's Limit Break, or should I say Limit Burst, 840% AoE one hit physical attack and self 100 HP recovery. So yeah, that's a pretty sweet Limit Burst. East Trust Mastery. I do not know how to translate that name, but it's 125 attack dark greatsword. Pretty sweet. It has regen on it. Not that it's useful, but yeah. So yeah, 125 attack greatsword. Not bad. Okay, let's move on to Crowe. Crowe, a little bit disappointed on some aspect to her, but she's really strong anyway. So she's a 4-star base, can go up to 6-star. She has a rating of 94, just like Glauca. Um, as you can see, she gets a little bit of healing, a little bit of black magic. So let's get through it. First of all, she has a single target cure all ailment, and it also has some healing to it. She has single target buffs that can boost your stats by 100% on one character for 3 turns. So you have Spirit, Defense, Attack, and Magic, which is pretty sweet. I mean, if you need a boost. Dual Black Magic. It's not dual cast. That's what I don't like about her. She doesn't get dual cast. She gets dual Black Magic. So you won't be able to cast Curaja twice with it, even though she gets it. So yeah, dual Black Magic. She gets Aga spells, Firaga, Eroga, Blizzaga, Tandaga. So yeah, that's 180% AoE one hit magic attack. She gets AoE 3 turn 30% damage reduction. The 30% damage reduction, in my opinion, is really strong. It's an AoE and it's instant. You don't need to prepare mixture for it or anything. It's it's there. So 30% damage reduction, pretty sweet. She also gets a passive that basically boosts her magic by 80% after her HP drop below 30%. So if you ever have her drop low on HP, maybe use your dual black magic before you heal her. Use that boost, you know. Kiraja, so y'all know what Kiraja is, I guess. So yeah, like I said, she cannot dual cast it, but still pretty useful. She has AoE buffs. Two of them give 40% to attack and defense or magic and spirit. And she gets a 3-turn AoE 50% limit burst fill rate. I cannot wait to try this with my Riku. Just saying. Her limit burst is, of course, at max level. AoE 3-turn, 64% all element resist. I'm sorry, and AoE 3-turn, 30% damage reduction. It's not really awesome. I mean, it's not worth leveling. Um, and definitely not really worth using. 30% spirit and HP. That's her trust mastery. So yeah, that was Crow. Not too bad, not insane at the same time. Let's get Libertus. Basically, as you can see, I did not put much information on him. I mean, he is a 5-star at most, so not a really good unit. He's only rated 80 out of 100. I like that he's dual wield because I found it funny that they put that on him. He's basically a wannabe. Anyway, wannabe a good unit, but yeah. So dual wield, eh. The only skill he has that can do some damage is the 80 MP skill that consumes some of his HP. And his Trust Mastery is a Clout Armor with 10 attack, 30 defense, 20 magic, and 10% HP. So it's a pretty decent Clout Armor, but you know, there's like much better armors than that in the game right now. So let's just move on to next. So next, the 5-star base of this banner. Pretty sweet unit. He gets a rating of 98 on Ultima, the same rating as Orlando. He is pretty sweet. So let's get to it. As you can see, he has the same thing as Libertus, 80 MP spell, lose 20% HP, and does a huge burst with that. Um, he also gets debuffs. They're like attacks that will debuff your enemy. So basically, minus 45% attack and defense debuff. And there's another skill. I wrote the names just above them so you guys see the difference in game. One of them is for the attack and defense debuff, and the other one is for the magic and spirit debuff. So that's pretty cool. He can debuff. He has two other skill at 45 MP. One of them is to add fire attacks to your attacks for 5 turns, and the other one is to lower fire resist by 50%. So, you know, he buff himself with fire elements, he debuff enemies, fire resist. I guess you see where I'm going. He can inflict fire damage. Resist passive, 100% poison, sleep, virus resist. That's pretty cool. 30% chance to dodge physical attack. That's another pretty awesome skill, especially in PvP. Sacrificial restore HP and MP. That's basically just killing himself to restore someone, just like Bart's. Um, I don't think I would ever use that on him. I mean, he's big source of damage. Maybe if you're in some real trouble, but yeah. He's passive, 20% HP, attack, and magic, and recover 5% MP per turn. Pretty good against things that have Osmos. He gets dual wield. Yeah, boys. I guess that's why his rating went so high. The dual wield leave one more slot for another extra materia, so that's pretty good. And he gets dagger mastery. And I already see people saying, "Yeah, but dagger sucks." Well, next week they're gonna have a new dagger. I'm not gonna say all the stats and all that, but it's actually pretty decent. Limit burst at max level, like usual, 520% AoE, 4 hits physical attack, and ignore 50% defense. Not you know, not really good, but whatever. East Trust Mastery plus 20% attack, defense, magic, and spirit. Recover 5% MP per turn, and it has regen on it. So it's not the best Trust Mastery, but yeah. So yeah, that's next. I mean, as you can see, pretty solid unit. Gets dual wield dagger mastery. Like I said, we're gonna get a new dagger next week. Can equip sword and daggers. We just got a sword from the 5K bundle. The daggers free with the next wave of the event, so kind of easy to gear up. Yeah, just swap back to this so you guys can see me. So yeah, I mean this banner is totally worth trying to get at least one of the 2 gold. I tried I tried to get Glauca, didn't get him. Oh well, I'll try again during the week. I hope you guys liked the video. If you feel like supporting me, if you think the video was interesting, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. So guys, I'll see you guys on Twitch. Take care. Have a good one. Hey, you're still there? Hit the subscribe button.